Hey guys, thanks for stopping by IW Hockey. My name is Tyson. I'm here with Terry Serpa, product manager at Easton Hockey, and we're here to talk about the Easton Hockey helmets. Now Terry, we definitely have an exciting product here to talk about, the S19 Z-Shock. So why don't you kind of give us, first thing that's going to pop out when someone takes a look at this is how unbelievably light this is. Why don't you kind of give us a rundown on how you guys made this helmet so light?
Okay. The medium helmet weighs about 325 grams. There's really nothing else like it on the market. Players need to have protection, but we felt that they don't want to feel like they're wearing anything on their head. They have to wear a helmet. So we wanted to create a protective helmet that felt like they weren't wearing anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
So the construction of this type of helmet allowed us to do that. It's basically an EPP helmet, a solid state of EPP, with PC wrapped and stretched and adhered to that EPP. So you get this incredibly lightweight helmet.
Yeah, and definitely I think anyone that's going to pick this up is just going to be blown away by how light it is.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And some of the feedback we're getting from the pros that, we just launched it and they're just starting to wear it. So the feedback is late in the game when they start to fatigue. The weight really plays a factor, and some of them are claiming rather that the reaction time is much quicker with less weight on their head.
Looking for those behind the back passes.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then going on from there, because certainly weight's a big issue, but one of the most important issues is protection on it. So what kind of protection can we expect from the S19?
Well, with regards to the CSA, HEC, and CE standards, this helmet performs up to 49% better than the minimum requirements of those standards. So from an impact standpoint, it's incredibly protective. But where this helmet is different from anything else on the market is a crush resistance technology that we have. The solid state construction makes it incredibly stiff, so you really can't compress it or squish it front to back, side to side. So it's a type of protection that nobody really talks about. You can see I put as much force as I can and the helmet barely closes. So you've got this really solid state protecting your head.
Yeah, and that kind of comes from being just that one piece design and just having a full support in it.
Exactly.
And then kind of going on from there. So you do have the EPP, which is going to give you the core of the protection, and you guys have some nice kind of comfort strips in here. Kind of give us a rundown on how those came about.
Sure. It's LD800 foam of varying thicknesses, and it's all strategically placed so that it's as comfortable as it can be. Various thicknesses, nice and soft on the forehead, on the sides, on the top as well. It's really lightweight, and it's also antimicrobial.
It's always a good feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to help take away any of those pressure points or any of that.
Exactly.
To make it a little more comfortable.
Right.
And then I also understand that you guys are offering a couple more sizes in this helmet to really try to accommodate every different head size.
Right, exactly. There is a fit system on the S19 Z-Shock. It's called an AccuSnap. It was designed to be very simple. Players just are meant to just find their setting and then forget it. Pop the helmet on, take it off, no fidgeting with any type of fits. That's the feedback that we got from our pros, went right into the development of this helmet. So it was designed to be simple. There's really no width adjustment though. That's where you have to go through the different size ranges. This helmet comes in 5 different sizes, extra small through extra large.
Yeah, and I think that's a great feature too, because not all helmets out there are going to go from the XS to the XL.
Yeah.
And also as far as the fitting system, I don't really find myself, changing the size of my helmet at all. Once it's set, it's set.
Exactly.
And then, the look of this guy, definitely when I, tried it on, has that low profile design, which, you wouldn't necessarily expect from the protection, the above average protection that this guy's offering.
Right.
How, how's the look kind of aspect of it going over?
Well, low profile was a very important factor that went into the design brief. We really want to maintain a low profile. The mirror test is so important to people when they try on a helmet, so we didn't want to have a large volume helmet. And we wanted the look to stay consistent with our other line. So basically with the introduction of this helmet, we're kind of redefining the helmet category. Z-Shock with this monocoque, solid state, one-piece construction becomes one type of technology. And everything else we're kind of referring to as a traditional helmet. That's a combination of typically the HDPE shell, and then it doesn't matter what kind of liner's on the inside, whether it's EPP or VN, it's still a two-piece helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think, the look though is definitely stays, very similar to the rest of them. And I mean, so you guys still have those other, the more traditional helmets if, someone's looking for, just your more traditional standard helmet. You guys have that in both the VN as well as the EP.
Absolutely. Our helmet line is no different than anything else. We have two different families of helmets. So we've got their Z-Shock line, and then we've got our traditional line where we've got an S19, an S13, both are kind of EPP construction, and then we've got an S9 and an S7, which are the VN construction.
Yeah. So that was just a quick look at the Easton helmets here. This is Terry from Easton. My name's Tyson, and this is at inlineandnicewarehouse.com.